And the dedicated server also does, of course, like result processing and that kind of stuff, setting that to just race, but it doesn't actually handle the game connection.
That also explains why usually in roulette we have had quite okay performance.
Yeah.
Because everybody should have pretty good ping to me.
Yeah.
Yo, Jake, are you here?
Yeah, mate.
Can you please send me a setup?
Yeah, 1 minute. I'll send everyone in the server. Or
Something
everyone in
survivable.
Yes, please.
the stable one is the.
Yeah, I'll take one also. Thank you.
Hey Jake, now is the time to send the one with the zero
Diesel
radiator
tractor.
opening.
Let everyone blow up and quality.
The one that does the
tires.
backflip.
14 people
I would
already.
like that.
I
Yeah, me
have missed
Nice.
Yep.
This is
Very
nice.
nice.
So R is the race one.
No mandatory pit stop. Are we gonna have to make a pit stop or?
No, shouldn't need one.
The
Yeah,
next
might
race
be
Fast one.
next race you might have to
ST is
maybe
the
add some fuel, but otherwise we aimed at
Stable one.
having easy races with no pit stops, nothing else
Or-
than racing.
Will
Yeah,
the soft
everyone's
tires
got
last a half
stable
hour?
setup on the
They
race.
will
So
if you don't lock them up.
Yeah, but I think
No,
a lockup will kill any compound.
a lockup
Thanks
in
for the
these
setup.
cars really hurts. Yeah, I'd
Yeah, thanks,
advise stable one if you're learning, and this
Thank you for the
race
setup.
one if you're happy with a loose car. When you know, ask anyone who's driven it, it's loose.
And also everybody, it's going to be full day and night cycle, so
Yes.
make sure
Main
that
headlight.
you have your lights mapped with some key button, whatever.
Doesn't AMS2, I think if you
Oh.
don't have a button mapped,
It's
I
auto.
think it's auto, but if
Yeah.
you have a button mapped, make sure you know which one that is.
I have it next to reset car, so that's handy.
So is this quali or practice?
This is practice.
Practice.
Yeah, so the whole idea behind this format was having this 20-minute practice just to, first off, as a warm-up, and also to let us start like the actual sessions at an hour that was more appropriate for the UK people.
Yeah, good
You're
time.
too kind.
Yeah.
As a Brit, I appreciate it.
That's because
we
Also,
had
as a Brit, I apologize.
We had a few people who in the first seasons we ran with this timing, they couldn't join before 8 British. So what we did was just then make it so quali started then, so it wouldn't get too late for everyone else.
Yeah.
That's because UK people, they are so slow to drink. Because they
I'm a
always
bit-
tell me
Practice
they
more
are
than the practice. I'm struggling to
having
get
a
the
key
engine out.
and it takes ages.
I'm a bit worried about the open qualifying though, because even at a big track like this, given the fact that we can only do one hot lap, maybe 2-3 hot laps, we're gonna do in each other's
What is it,
ways.
10 minutes,
Gotta
right?
be good.
Oh, sorry.
10 minutes is like 3. You can do it.
What do you mean? I'm only taking a lap and a half of fuel. I'm
Yeah,
doing
I
a
mean,
very slow
this is
opening
one of
lap.
those outlier tracks where maybe a different format might have been a good idea, but I'm personally of the opinion that private qualifying is for the iRacing sweats.
I don't think it's a sweaty thing. I think it's more
No.
like I always was holding the opinion that we in Noobs did a few races with the 5-minute private. Actually, we did for the sprints as well. And instead of it being sweaty, it's more like, well, you have only 1 or 2 chances to make a good lap. So it's not
Yeah,
like if you
that's a
don't-
good point. You can shorten the time for quali with private. That's an excellent point.
And also, if the quali bugs out, which it very much still does, at least you won't waste time.
Yeah, that's a great point.
That bug has still not been fixed. That might be disconcerting with qualifying.
I do think that in the end, running open quali is something we did because private quali didn't exist when we made the template.
Yeah.
I kind of like open quali.
I do as well.
Yeah, on some tracks, private is better, but
If
open
you're getting the
is fine.
slipstreams one quicker than you here as well, it could bump up your order.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's a lot more dynamic.
It makes me hate everybody equally because everybody's in the way. I don't know. I wonder why is the... I always like... genuinely, I'm not like bitching, I'm just curious.
I have a bit of understeer in my setup now.
Like, why did 15-minute qualifying become the standard? Like, where did that originate at?
That's a great question.
Did F1 do it? Did modern F1 make people think that 15-minute quali should be the standard?
Don't know. Well, a lot of series like Le Mans itself, it takes 2 or 3 laps to get tyres hot. It's only
Yeah,
F1 where you get the tyres hot in a lap.
But
I think
even
Le Mans-
WEC outside of Le Mans, they have 10 minutes per session. At the Mans, they have half an hour. But
Oval racing where
You
it's
have
only
10
two
minutes.
hot laps.
They have a 50-18, don't they, or something?
come again?
Don't they have 18 for WEC normally?
No, they have 2 10-minute sessions in the current format.
Yeah, Jake, thank you for the setup. It's really nice.
Yeah, it should help a lot of yous. Which one are you running, the stable or the loose
Stable,
one?
I'm not gonna be on loose. I wanna survive till the end.
Thanks for the
Got
setup.
race fuel in it. The setups have got race fuel, so you may want to drop the fuel for quality.
Hello, flip-flops.
Evening all.
Hello,
Yup.
Flips.
Hey.
Kevlar locking you raised, boys. Car feels very different to how we did in practice.
Maybe temps or...
Oh, it's 40 degrees the asphalt.
How hot is it?
Are we expecting to do a was it Mark Webber backflip?
That was in the wasn't that in Group C though?
No, that was a disc
How
car.
hot is it?
Was it the GT1?
It wasn't. It was the 1999 version, so it was
Ah,
tail
okay.
cam.
It was later.
It was there when it
Oh,
was
was it?
GT1, but it wasn't. It wasn't GT1 anymore. It was GT Prototype and GT
That's right.
and LMP 900.
Yeah, it wasn't it the Porsche GT1 that had the really bad flipping problem?
That the Mercedes did it at Le Mans. The Porsche 1998 GT1 did it. Was it Road Atlanta?
Yeah, I think it was Atlanta.
Evening everyone.
Hello,
Hey.
No,
Hey.
cars in general, they didn't run a lot of rake because of the rules and the complete flat floors over the Group C area, which are Venturi tunnels. It meant they were prone to lifting if they went over a crest.
Can I ask about the rules for the season?
They had a really
About-
short wheelbase and big long bumpers too.
16 people. Who was the pessimist here?
that was me.
Well, how
Did
about
I
them
hear of a
apples?
setup that was very good on the loanable so that I can grab the win, you know?
Someone send me a setup because I don't feel very
Someone send him
comfortable.
one of
hello,
mine.
Hobbit.
I'm currently on a lap.
I'll see you in the pit. You can send it me.
I'm not in the pits. I'm on track now.
I can wait for it. Don't be ruining your laps or anything like that. If somebody's got one, I'll just go out and do some practice if somebody's got one.
Yeah,
Give
100%.
them
I'm
a-
not, no rush.
Is anyone sending Hobbit the setup or should I? I can do it.
And me as well if you're sending it.
Will do.
There's 2 versions,
Cheers,
the
Tom.
world record setup and then a more stable setup for those who aren't as confident.
Stable. I'm not confident.
Ah, I have to relearn the track limits again. Curse me for doing this track in LMU between my last practice and today.
So, by names, who needed the setup?
Hobbit, please.
There would have been one more
Evening,
person.
Hobbit.
Hello.
Who else needed the setup, please? Someone else needed the setup. We got 10 seconds.
J2 wanted it if you haven't sent it already.
Done.
Thank you, Tom. And whoever created it, if it wasn't Tom.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jake, for the setup.
How'd you load it?
What's everyone testing on? Quali fuel or race fuel?
Calling.
You click it, and then after you've clicked it, you get the option to create new setup, which makes no sense whatsoever. But when you create it, it is basically the setup that's been set, if that makes sense. I mean, it's the first time I've ever done it, but that's what works for me.
What are the rules of engagement tonight in terms of overlap, and if I should expect my nose being chopped off or pushed off the track, or
Generally, from what I recall, it's been a while since I read the rule book that I wrote. If there's an overlap, leave space. If you have a car next to you, leave space for them.
always leave
Don't
more
go
than
doing
less.
stupid dives, though.
Drive like a gentleman.
And
Yep.
if you do a dive bomb, just announce safe dive bomb and it's fine, right?
Hashtag oversort.
Yeah, that's how it works. That's how it works.
We have practiced this very well in noobs.
Pardon?
This safe dive bomb technique is we practice it a lot in noobs, over noobs. Works very
I
well.
didn't know we had some pro racers there, people practicing dive bomb.
You should join noob gamers.
We are very good at dive bombs.
What happens if you're gonna purposely
Very
crash
good.
into it? Can I just
Yeah,
say
crashing,
safe?
spinning, losing
And
control,
also,
swearing.
Safe
Mastered all
rejoin.
those techniques. Yeah, safe rejoin.
It should be pro crashers, not noob gamers.
No, okay, he's joking. We seriously, like, it's a night and day difference how much it's cleaned up by just a few rule adjustments. It became significantly better in the last year or two.
Nice.
It's because I haven't been racing, that's why.
No.
I've been busy.
Whose fault's that? Come back.
That's my fault.
Well, now that you mention it,
Yeah.
Tyres are staying a lot better under control.
Say that and I've just spun it. Oops.
Not overheating the tyres the same way. Then again, I'm not into the Porsche curves yet. I'll let you know after.
Crazy bumpy this track. I forgot. I haven't raced in a long time.
Yeah, I think generally our racing rules are more or less guidelines to prioritize survival. You know,
Yeah, to have fun,
no
you
one,
got
no one wants
you know,
to race
not die on
ruined
the
because
first
of
corner.
heroics.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But if you don't go for a gap that never existed in the first place on the sim racer,
Det är bara att säga det. If it's safe, then sure.
Yeah,
Love it.
oh, 17 people already. Look at that.
nice. I mean, you can also obviously you get to know each other on track. You know how you can race some people and who's
Yeah.
all that.
That's the joys of racing the same guys week in, week out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stay
I
away
stopped
from that
this.
Tom guy.
oh
What did I
snap!
do?
Oof.
Shots fired.
Yeah, I defend like hell. I've been told that I defend very aggressively.
That's why we call you roughness and you're not looking.
I believe I've been told that I channel my inner Kevin Magnussen a few times.
As long as we're not channeling the inner Verstappen, we're good.
Holy hell, that was the worst chicane of my life.
We're going to need pit stops or anything like that for tyres or fuel? Is it just
shouldn't.
straightforward? Start to finish, pit for repairs only.
Go for it.
When you get that one front wing damage and lose 20 Ks in the straight.
Oh yeah.
I also want to say that I greatly appreciate the fact that we're driving the same car.
Yeah.
This class is not balanced.
No. That's a nitpick of mine with some classes as well. I mean, it's fair in like the Formula 1 classes where there is no balance and there was a clear dominant car, but
It wasn't in this either, to be honest. There was cars that were dominant, but they've got the order wrong. The Nissan was never quicker than this. This was the quickest car in this class.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, the theme of the championship is
1998?
actually upgrade V8.
97 or 98?
So we had to pick cars because in some classes not all the cars are V8.
I think it's the right decision. Well done, guys. Nice.
Thank you.
What's the damage bubble set to?
Medium.
I'm hoping they add less restricted type stuff so that for multiplayer the classes can be balanced out so that
Even if you
don't
do it
have a
yourself.
race where even if you do it exactly, but so you don't have races where technically it's lots of car choices, but everybody just picks the fastest one.
Yeah, and then you might as well just make it a single car championship so you don't fuck over
Yeah.
the people who don't know which one is the best.
Yeah, that's right. The advantage is knowing the quickest.
After I started doing no game modes this year, I enforced everybody's same car so that everybody is equal. And then really only just the skill of you matters. Not if you're the
And the
fastest
setup.
car. I mean, but we're sharing setups, so it's still
Yeah, that's
equal
true.
in a way.
The ballast looks so interesting in hardcore, I thought I'd join you in it.
Have you here, Jay? Did you get missions to take care of the kids?
Yeah, Mrs. is doing the kids summit tonight, if you were asking me. Yeah.
Yeah,
A lucky early race. It was a nice combo, so I had to try.
Nice.
yeah. They are all nice.
4 seconds.
Yeah, we've actually done this cool thing where we actually tested each combo this season.
That's more than I did.
It's more, the previous calendars have been more based on where those cars raced in real life, so I felt less need to do testing for those.
I'm going to spend my day at the back, I expect.
I'll join you. No, me first.
No.
You can join me in the gravel chapter if you like. I'm going backwards into them regularly. And considering most of the track is straight, that's quite an achievement.
Right, but it's not the problem.
Yeah, that's true. I think I just need to brake earlier.
Yeah. I did find just dialing everything back a little bit helps a ton in this car.
Yeah.
If you're struggling. It generally does, but even more so in this. Because it makes you think you can drive it wilder than you can.
Yeah, there's definitely an element of,
And then you end
the
up
car
back.
will take care of it. Yeah.
Yeah. And it won't. It doesn't have that aero. It just feels like it does.
Just got the
Definitely
horsepower.
appreciate that we're driving this and not like something sterile like an LMP2.
I mean, we
I
talked
quite
about
like
LMP2 since they technically qualify as an AV8, but they don't have that. You know, I wanted the rumbling V8s.
Crossplane V8 sound.
Yeah.
Two minutes to go. 2 minutes.
How's everyone finding the stable setup? I never actually tested it. I just did what I thought would make it more stable.
Seems stable enough. I'm not dying into T1 at full speed, so all good.
Yeah, despite me going to the gravel chapter a lot with the setup, it's not the setup, it's me. So, yeah, the setup does feel good. I just need to tone down my driving, like I'm saying, and it has helped already.
Does anyone have a setup for the piece of meat in my car? Not the car itself.
That's where I have issues. The bit meat between the seat and the wheel.
Yeah.
This isn't the Matrix.
Follow the white rabbit.
I don't think the fuel's realistic. I've used half a tank in less than 4 laps.
I don't remember what these cars' consumptions were actually like, if I even ever knew.
I tried 80 liters.
It's 8
fine for 9
liters.
laps.
10 litres a lap at the minute.
I was gonna change something. What was that?
We're 18
Oh, yeah.
people. Cool.
Change everything, Jonas.
Yeah, naturally, that's what you do right before quali.
And race.
True, change everything again.
I got only 8 liters per lap.
I might be hitting higher top speed because I've got less wing. So I'm using more fuel high in the revs.
I have 8 also.
Perhaps.
Checkered flags out, 18th.
Okay, let's see how this works out.
What's the weather gonna do?
Should stay stable. Cloudy.
But there is day and night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take extra fuel for the race. I don't want to risk running out of
No,
fuel. I'm gonna take
nothing worse
95
than
litres.
running out on the last lap.
That's another thing we actually did in No Gamers, that we just completely disabled fuel mileage or fuel usage in like short races like this. I just find it
Yeah.
redundant, to be honest. It adds nothing to the experience, and
Yeah.
you don't want
Yeah.
people to be dying like on the last lap out of fuel.
Yeah.
That's
Great
what
point.
we are pondering now for next race, because when I
Yeah.
tested it, it's really tight. It might require some fuel saving, or
That's the
then
end of the
stopping
session.
for
P18.
few liters, which is going to be so much slower that you won't need actually that extra
Let me-
fuel. So,
Let me tell you,
so
from the
maybe
test races we did,
disable the fuel probably for next week.
from the
Maybe.
test races we did, it made it a lot better. Let me tell you that.
Yeah.
The stable setup, did you reduce the radiator?
No, is it 50%?
Is that default?
No,
Mine
that's
just
just
seems
what I've
quite
got.
hot.
No. Default.
It's
These
by
will
the way,
start to blow up at 135 degrees.
it's
Oh,
Uh,
135 is it? Okay, that's fine.
So I was
It's-
topping out then around 125, 126.
on your
Yeah, that's
stable
what I got.
setup.
I'm experienced. I'm used to having it cut off around 120 and rolling at around 120. But if these are good to 130, that's cool.
135 they start to go back. I think it's 140, but ended up 135. You're in unknown territory. I wasn't. None of mine said, well, the quality cell will blow up after 2 laps, if not halfway through the second lap, as I found from testing.
Yeah, I
On the
got
stable setup, the brake pressure is
125.
too low. At 70 something, I put it to 82, and it's much better. So without locking.
See, I set the world record at 76. I found it a little bit too easy to lock up with it any higher, so I'm keeping it where it is. So it's just back there some preference.
I usually put it lower, but it was way too low even by my standards. Must be with the pedals.
Well, I've got Famitech load cell.
This car has both funk and cool buttons,
Hey, we can be cool.
and
Even
also
cooler,
funk.
I mean. You're funky.
Funky's when the wing comes off. It's pretty cool. They've actually got 2 different models for the high downforce and low downforce on this car. But in real life, they ran 2 different cars. They ran CLK LM and CLK R. The LM only turned up to Le Mans, I think. Or that could have been a later car, but if I'm not wrong, they also had different engines.
Come on, Badoshk.
But that might have been that might have been the later one than this. This might have been the same across the.
So what's the fuel per lap on maximum?
27 litres.
I was using like 8.15 liters per lap.
It's like
Using
9
10.
liters per lap.
Okay. Just quick briefing before we enter qualifying. if
whomever is
just be
watching.
sensible. If you're not on the lap, don't block people. That's basically all I want to say. And also, I am going to start a stream now. So if you're not comfortable having your voice on a live stream, you may want to mute yourself. Just FYI.
That was my last word of the night.
Right, sounds good.
Until someone crashes into me.
Cursing is allowed.
Yeah.
On the stream, so.
Will the stream be recorded?
Yes, it should be.
Yeah, probably.
Last place.
Cool. Should be saved by YouTube.
Please don't be near me when I crash out then, thanks.
Well, it's from Jonas's point of view, so.
So stay away from you, fine. Good.
Yeah.
Oh
Stay
dear,
away from him.
my OBS is crashing when I start the stream, so that's a real great start. Let me just try and get that going real quick, and if it doesn't work in a couple attempts, I will start qualifying and just deal with it.
Sure.
So I think it's going to be 9 laps, and based on the 8.15, which somebody else said was their fuel usage, that means 75 should be safe, but not by much. So yeah.
I did a test drive with 80 and it was fine.
The stream is
I'll be going 80.
and quality is live.
Yeah, 75 is at least bare minimum in my view. A safe bare minimum, but bare minimum. Whereas 80 should get you even a limp home lap if you do a bit of fuel saving. Good luck, everybody. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
It takes a display push now.
Sorry.
Can't have lights.
9 minutes to do the business. Your brakes are cold. We need to get to
My
80.
mother knew that wasn't intentional.
Oh, what, the truck?
What happened?
So much fuel.
Oh, why did my tank fuel?
Sometimes the settings keep resetting. There's a bug at the minute. I keep having it
They
where
do, yeah.
it
You're
resets.
almost random fuel.
Out.
Car left. Clear left.
Oh, that's annoying.
And I thought I would say truck instead of, you know,
Mother
wait
was
stream.
Appreciate it, mate.
Sure thing.
But again, it's not like you can't curse at all. It's just we
Darn
don't
it.
care all that much. Darn it, nabbit. Fudge.
Someone's been watching too many NASCAR races because they all say dang it.
Bobbins.
Darn
Can you give
tootin'.
me your bank details, maybe?
Sorry about that, Turtle.
I think you're kind of pretty slow anyways.
Sorry about that, Captain.
You went really quiet.
No, you're alright.
there.
You're alright.
Oh, well, speaking to this.
I wasn't expecting you there, but it was fine.
Come on, slow out loud.
That is so quicker than me.
Breaking points.
The tyres can overheat at the end of the lap, so I'm not letting the tyres warm up until the Porsche curves.
Fair enough.
You want to come past Hobbit?
No, thank you, no need.
Dang it! I need slipstream!
Darn
You need a
tootin'.
smart power?
Come through, Tom. I'm going to be slower than you. You may as well have the track for the fast lap.
Thank you, Jay. Appreciate it.
Same for you, Badosk. I think you're going to be quicker. We're about 5 seconds back.
Watch me pin it into T1.
Or cutting plan, I'm just going to have double draw. I don't think I could hang with you for more than a corner. Next straight by Dosk, I'll let you through.
Right, are we alright checking up in this last corner? Whoever's behind me.
Yeah, I'm
Probably
going
on
to
the
try and leave
round
myself a
south.
gap. Sorry for the spook semicolon if you're in here. Did not expect this break where you did.
No, you're right. Sorry, I was being so slow. I was not as
No
brave
worries.
as you.
No worries.
Lap, semicolon.
Sorry?
Are you on a lap?
Yes. No bad one. So don't mind me. You wanna smack me out of the way? That's absolutely fine.
I want to catch you in the Porsche curves.
I'll keep an eye out. I can move over. It's not the end of the world.
I think I'm the next car on the road behind you. Behind you now. Right, really catching you now.
If you can come through on a straight by Dosk, just do it. I don't mind.
Go wide, go wide.
Thank you.
No worries. You're in.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. The leader has just done 3:57.9.
Step on my
maximum lap. Finish some of the extra fuel shit. Took a lap of fuel. That was not a good lap considering what I was doing.
Sorry if I got in your way.
No, I don't think it cost me too much. I lost most of the time in second centre. Lost a bit in third. Lost about a second in the third sector, about a second in the second as well. I was too cautious in the second centre. But I lost a bit in all sectors.
Damn it.
That was so bad.
That's the end of the session. P4.
Completely ruins the lap if you catch someone in the forced curves.
Yeah. Just one of those tracks, isn't it?
On the other hand, if you manage to catch some slipstream.
Left a 10-second gap.
Viking, what setup are you using?
I am using my homebrew from an hour or so of practice.
Fortunately, I was too cautious on my lap.
I messed up my first one.
I'm running.
Played safe for a second.
I'm running a setup ahead from Emma. We're tweaking.
How long was the race?
30 minutes.
Might be 34, depending on the last laps.
Yeah, 9 laps.
I'm going to take 90 laps of fuel. 90 litres to be safe.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well.
If I finish with 10 litres, I finish with 10 litres.
You guys use way more fuel than I do.
Yeah, the slow that's where it's at. I'm going to be so quick with that such less fuel.
On my quali lap, then I use about 8.7, I think. But when
Mine
you're on
mine says 7.9 for my quali lap.
You are going to use more when you're on high fuel. Because you also, I'm going to have radiators open more and stuff like that.
Yeah, I did this on race fuel, race setup, just drive around the track and don't crash.
Yeah, that's my policy.
How the hell does rolling start work? Is it go when I go, or is it go when the green goes?
Go when the green.
Yes.
Don't go before the green.
Do you not overtake before? Can't overtake before the start finish?
This option is that
No,
option?
you
Yes.
can't. Is it formation lap or just roll and start?
Just
Can I
rolling.
ask quickly? Can I
Short
just ask
rolling.
real quick? Just let's, because sometimes when there's a rolling start, the leader has a tendency to just slam the brakes. Can we just keep normal pace, please?
Yes, stable pace, and don't try and do the thing where you slow down and then speed up to pass the leader on the
Yeah,
start.
let's
Just
please
stick with
not
the
do
leader,
that.
stable pace.
And don't
Just
I would say
use the
don't.
pit limiter.
Yeah,
don't
honestly.
drive too quickly. You're limited to 120, but if you're close to it, then you can actually end up getting DQ'd by crossing the line before it goes green. So I encourage you to do around 100, just steady, keep everybody
Honestly,
grouped up.
just use the pit limiter, everyone, and then when it goes
Yeah,
green,
that's set to
disable
100,
the
yeah.
limiter,
Yeah.
and there we go. That is by far the easiest way to manage something like this. Be aware of brakes being cold and your car being heavier than it just was. Be nice and safe in T1.
Let's not kill each other into the chicane one because it's going to be high speed.
Yes.
I didn't want 30 minutes. I only wanted 30 seconds.
All right, everybody ready to go?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Yep.
29 minutes. 7th position.
Good luck all. Stick some fuel in. Just time
Again,
radio.
remember we have a full day night cycle, so be sure your headlights can do the thing.
Oh crap! That was last minute information.
Sorry,
I need to know this track in the dark.
we said it earlier. I think it was before you
What is
joined. I'm sorry.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
What is recommended radiator opening for the race so we don't
0.
go up?
0.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm running.
50.
I've increased it from the stable setup that I was sent, and I've only just as a backup. But I think it was probably fine as what it was. So I should be running. Is it 55? I'm running. Let me check. 60. I'm running. It was 50.
45 should do it.
55, yeah.
45 is on the brink. Trust me, I've done a few long tests.
If you're in a draft, your engine will get hotter as well. So
yeah, exactly. You have to leave some headroom for a slipstream.
You guys
No
are
man
right.
pick.
50's the limit. You're about 125.
You don't have to pit or anything, no.
You can. You don't have to.
Yeah, you can pit if you want to. There's no requirement.
Okay, let's be
expect they
sensible on the
probably
start. There's no safe dive. Safe dive.
bomb. Went to school with him.
Easy for you to say.
All right,
I'm gonna
so
undercut you on it.
we're going to get on the pit limiter for the rolling start. And then, when the lights go green, you disable your limiter and go.
Sounds good.
And
20 seconds, guys. 20 seconds.
Minimus, you haven't readied up.
I know.
Jake, 15
Okay,
seconds.
that's cool.
Oh, shit. Thought press ready.
10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds.
bing bong.
30 minutes. Okay, Harm, get ready.
Completely forgot we had the speed limit at 100.
It's 120 the speed. Oh, the speed limit.
Oh yeah, the pit speed.
Green.
Steady into turn 1.
Left side. Car left. He's still there.
Great driving, everybody.
Still there.
Beautiful.
He's still there. Clear left.
A lot of respect, everybody. Well done for getting through that. That's unusual for Le Mans.
Professional.
It was good racing to turn 1 there, Viking. The green went earlier than I thought.
Yeah, that was beautiful, man.
Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right. Inside's clear.
Give me the suck.
No, go away.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 14 Celsius.
Tyres aren't getting as hot as I expected.
No, sucky sucky.
We'll see.
We should have day-night cycle actually, so it should help with tyre temps. Watch for those lockups, lads. Especially into Indianapolis.
Car left. Still there. Clear
Oh
left.
no!
Clear right.
That dust is something else, man. That's mad.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 38 Celsius. Gap to P4 ahead is increasing. It's now 1.3 seconds. The gap to 6th place behind is increasing. It's now 1.2.
The lane.
Okay, Arm, keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. P5.
Sorry for the rub.
The gap to P6 behind is now 1.4 seconds. Air temperature's decreasing. It's now
Jesus,
13
blinding.
Celsius.
Yeah, but AMS2 sun is something else. Beautiful and blinding.
It's keeping tyres better. It's cooling off.
Watch out, Tom. Watch out, Tom. We're braking a bit earlier than expected, so I've got a bit emergency situation there.
32 Celsius.
Game looks gorgeous.
Nice mackerel sky.
All the trackside buildings all lit up, look cool as well.
Yeah, this looks lovely. It's really cool seeing Jake's headlights like travel in front of me. It's like darkening, and then my headlights are coming in and lightening it back up. It's kind of quite cool. Can't distract myself with these things though.
Well, they bite.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Jake, when you go like out in the what would normally be like the emergency lanes, there's a huge load of dust being kicked up and just completely blinded me into an Indy.
Whoa, Hobbit.
P11. Okay, it's over.